What's up, everyone? Mail day again. Nonsense is piling up. Picked up these yesterday from a Barnes. Went in on a whim. Hadn't been in lately. The missus was out doing something. We were close to a Barnes, so I went in. They had those. Grabbed those. Retail cost $174 for 4 with the membership discount. Those will be getting opened at some point. I was down to 6 megas. Now I have 10. Good times, those Chronicles megas. Not good times. Somebody sent me this with something I won recently. A card. Actually just came in yesterday. The nerve. What a way to show that you hate your consumer. Since I bought the card from him, what a way to show you hate your consumer than to send a Zach Wilson draft picks? Yikes. What did I ever do to you, man, to deserve a Zach Wilson in the mail? Some nonsense here. These cards arrived looking like poop. Had some other cards that arrived looking like poop. Most of this stuff here, let me see here. Is this all? Is this all? Yes, that's all foosball. It was that time in the buying cycle. About to shift to a different sport. Some black silvers for some reason. All these Kenneth Walkers and Drake Londons I was getting sent were looking pretty rough. Some things here mostly out of Chronicles. Somebody actually sent me this Sam Howell with a Brian Robinson Prizm that I won at auction. I'll show you that shortly. All of these unparalleleds here, they're numbered to $3.99. I didn't put them in order by player. I guess I should have done that. Picking up the usual names. Dobbs, White. All of these ones, these past 5, 6, 7, or 8 you saw, those ones, Algier came in a lot that I won. 8 of them were about $9. So Zappy, Watson, Walker, White, Ritter, Wilson, another Cook, Gardner, Kayvon a couple times. This is to 99. So all of these ones here that weren't part of the lot, you'd pick those up for $2, $3, $4, $5, depending on who the player was. Gardner, Watson, guys like that maybe go for a little bit more. Ritter. This Kayvon to 99, Watson to 99, and then actually a couple Stingleys to 49. This one I got actually for a couple bucks, and then this one cost me about 10. So it just goes to show that sometimes you can catch a deal and sometimes you don't. Just random nonsense here. Brady Prizm here from 2014. That was $5. Jalen Hurts, clearly Donruss rated rookie. That one was $8. And then Colby Covington silver. That was like $1.50. Kick to the face, because you always have to have some Covington action. Somebody sent me this. Came with a graded card that I won. This guy went all out and came up with these characters. Raw Randy, Screw Down Sam, Graded Gary, Magnetic Max, Top Loader Tim. Look at Tim, poor guy. Why did he have to be the one that was a little bit sad? I guess Raw Randy's a little bit sad as well. So, who's your favorite character? Comment below. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Some Prizm Black Silvers out of 2020 and 2021 Chronicles. We'll get into 2022 here in a bit. Najee, these ones, as I said before, are just almost impossible to find centered. They're rough QC-wise that year. These are the 2020 versions. Too much Cole Kmet. Some Ayuk, Chenault, Claypool, Jerry Jeudy, Chase Young, T. Higgins, Clyde Edwards. All of those will be in the $2, $3, $4, $5 range. This Harris, I believe I paid $8 for, and then I think that Higgins was a little bit more, maybe $7 or $8, but all consistently in that range. Some random odds and ends, just some silvers here. Bateman, Green Williams was 7. Robinson Disco, No Huddle was 8. It's a Pierce negative, and another Robinson silver. Again, those were $6 or $7. And we'll wrap it up here with these individuals, and these ones are organized by card. Only ended up with one Tom Brady. That one was like $11. Drake London. Gotta have the Bailey Zappi. Hurts. Robinson. Pierce. Again, all of these were in the $2, $3, $4, $5 range. Brady. Hurts. Hutchinson here. Willis. Herbert. Allen. For those bigger names and rookie QBs, you're paying $7 to $11 per. A couple Breece Hall, Watson. Watson's kind of the middle tier of the wide receivers. You're paying about $8 to $9 for him. You can always catch a better deal, of course, but Watson was, I would say, the middle tier. And then you'd have somebody like Jamison Williams, who until recently would have been a couple bucks below that. I was getting him for about $5 or $6. Now people are starting to bid those up since he's getting close to coming back. So that kind of dates when this video is being shot. He's still suspended, but he'll be back in a few games. The higher tier of wide receivers, Olave, looking at paying about $11 for him. Ritter, there was a couple silvers in here, just a couple base as well. I wasn't able to get any silvers in the beginning, so I purchased a couple base just to have them in hopes that it would bring me luck. And it did. I hit some silvers eventually, but paying about $15 for those silvers. Olave, like I said, was about 11. And then a guy you won't see in here, which was higher than Olave, he was going for about $12, $13, $14. That was Garrett Wilson. So here's a bunch of Jameson Williams that I picked up. As I was saying, those were pretty easy to pick up until quite recently. People seem to remember that, oh yeah, he was a first rounder, and the Lions are doing okay right now, off to a 2-1 start. Again, that dates when I'm shooting this video. So that's the mail day. What's going to happen is be ripping some Chronicles. Still undecided if I want to take advantage of that PSA special. I've got some cards here that I potentially could send off. Oh, I just flipped randomly into the pile. And speaking of flipping off, many Bears fans probably want to flip this guy off. Probably not worth sending that card anymore. Epic battle will be decided by the time you see this video. 0-3 Bears against the Broncos in the potentially way too early, but could be that battle of we want Caleb Williams as our QB in 2024 matchup. Just debating whether or not to take advantage of that PSA special $16 a card for football. And then I'm going to start working on this year's Halloween special. I've got a bunch of costumes lined up, potentially, so we'll see how inappropriate I can get with those. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and be well.